To enhance the resilience in the fresh water supply, the Water Supplies Department has introduced innovative seawater desalination technology. The construction of the Tseung Kwan desalination plant makes it the first desalination plant in Hong Kong to produce drinking water using reverse osmosis technology, providing Hong Kong with a water resource to cope with climate change. The Tseung Kwan desalination plant has 4 main water treatment processes, including seawater intake, pre-treatment, reverse osmosis, and post-treatment. Seawater is first extracted from the intake shaft located about 330 metres offshore, where bar screens are set up at the intake structure to prevent larger marine organisms and other foreign objects from entering the plant. The extracted seawater is then transported to the pre-treatment facilities. This treatment process includes coagulation, flocculation, dissolved air flotation, and filtration, which removes suspended solids from the seawater. Coagulation and flocculation refer to adding chemicals to the extracted seawater and stirring it, causing the suspended particles in the water to aggregate into larger flocks. Dissolved air flotation involves injecting air bubbles into the seawater, causing these flocks to float to the water surface, where they are removed by a mechanical scrapper and conveyed to a sludge channel. The clarified seawater descends to the filter layer composed of anthracite and fine sand to remove finer suspended particles. Next, the seawater is transported to the cartridge filters for additional filtration to remove finer suspended solids. The pre-treated seawater is then ready to begin the reverse osmosis (RO) process. The principle of RO is to apply high pressure on the seawater side such that the natural osmosis process is reversed, allowing water molecules to pass through a semi-permeable membrane to produce fresh water while retaining larger molecules such as salts and other dissolved solids. The semi-permeable membranes used in the reverse osmosis facilities at the Tseung Kwan desalination plant consist of a separation functional layer supporting membrane and substrate. Each semi-permeable membrane is approximately 0.2 millimeters thick and 40 meters long, which spirally rolled around the outside of the permeate collection tube, forming reverse osmosis membrane modules that are each 1 meter long and 200 millimeters in diameter. 7 connected reverse osmosis membrane modules form a pressure vessel, and the reverse osmosis building at the Tseung Kwan desalination plant comprises over 2,300 pressure vessels. During the RO treatment process, seawater that has undergone pre-treatment is pumped at high pressure into the pressure vessels. The pre-treated water flows through the semi-permeable membrane under pressure, which separates salts, viruses, bacteria, and other compounds to become permeate. After the reverse osmosis treatment, the permeate is transported to the next stage, which is the post-treatment. On the other hand, the used seawater that cannot pass through the semi-permeable membrane in the pressure vessels is discharged back into the sea. In the post-treatment process, carbon dioxide and lime are added to adjust the water hardness and pH level, followed by the injection of chlorine for disinfection. Finally, fluoride is added to protect the dental health of the public. The drinking water produced complies with the Hong Kong drinking water standards. The used seawater is discharged into the sea through diffusers about 270 metres offshore and about 150 metres long. The diffusers ensure that the used seawater can be rapidly diluted with the sea without affecting the marine ecology. The drinking water produced by the Tseung Kwan desalination plant is transported to the Tseung Kwan primary freshwater service reservoir, where it is integrated into the supply network for public use. The production capacity of fresh water can reach up to 135,000 cubic metres per day, equivalent to 5% of overall freshwater demand in Hong Kong.